For today's lesson, we're going to take a look at Module 1, Lesson 18, which is markup, discount, tax, and tips. So by the end of this lesson, you'll be able to compute the discount, markup, and the sale tax and tip, compute the resulting new price for one discount or markup, and compute the resulting total, including sales tax or tip. All right. So before diving into the lesson, just have a quick question that I want us to think about first. So the question is, a store owner buys a chair from a furniture company for $99. When you see the chair at the store, the price is $179.99. Why is the price higher at the store? All right. So thinking about that and thinking about your responses that you took or responses that you typed, one of the major things is the store owner makes money on the new price. The store owner makes a profit. So in order to sell, think about t-shirts, think about different stores that you go to. Of course, stores buy from other places, so that's called the wholesale or the original price, and then other stores have to mark it up. So for example, Target may work with a candle company. They buy the candle from the company for one particular price. But of course, so that Target can make a profit off of that candle, they mark the price up. All right, so let's get into some vocabulary before we begin. All right, so let's take a look at some vocabulary. So the first thing we're going to look at is sales tax. So sales tax is a fee that is added to the purchase price of an item. All right, so we want to know from this how much sales tax is going to be added. So looking here again, we're going to think back to our percent proportion. So remember, we have the part, which is the is, over the whole, which is the of, and that's equal to your percent over 100. All right, so here we have 4570. And we want to know how much it's going to be with sales tax of 5.5%. All right, so we're looking for our parts. So we're looking for that sales tax. We have our whole, which is 4570 is equal to 5.5 over 100. Remember, from our theorem for proportions, we can multiply the numerator of one fraction by the denominator of the other and vice versa. So I'm going to have 100 times x is equal to 4570 times 5.5. We get that 100x is equal to 251.35. Divide both sides by 100, and we get that x is equal to 251. All right, so we're going to round to the nearest 100 because, of course, we are looking at money, so we always round to the nearest 100. So here we see that we have $47 and $45, $45.70 plus 251, which is our sales tax, which brings the total to $48.21. So with the sales tax added on, you will pay $48.21 for the new phone case. All right, so looking at the next example, tip. So tip is an amount of money added. So far with sales tax and tips added to the purchase for goods, service. All right, so think about when you go to a restaurant. Here it's using an example for your hair, getting a haircut or getting your hair done. You add a tip. All right, so it said you got a haircut for $22. You want to tip 15%. How much are you going to tip? So again, we don't know how much that tip is going to be, but we know the cost of the service. We know our percent is 15, and that's out of 100. So I have 100x is equal to 15 times 22. All right, so we get 100x is equal to 330. Divide both sides by 100, and we get that x is equal to $3.30. So if we have to pay $22 for the haircut, plus the $3.30, which gives us a total of $25.30. All right. So now let's look at markup. Markup, an amount a store increases the price of an item in order to make a profit. So we were talking about the first question and then buying the chair for $99 and the price being $179.99 in the store. He marked up the price of the chair in order to make a profit. So a boutique purchased a dress for $12. They plan to sell it with a $75 markup. How much will the markup amount be? All right, so we know we're selling the dress for $12. They plan to sell it for a 75% markup. So how much will it be? So again, we're looking for how much they're going to mark it up. We know that the price is $12. We know our percent is 75, and that's out of 100. So we have 100x is equal to 75 12, or 75 times 12, which gives us 100x is equal to 900. Divide both sides by 100, and we get that x is equal to $9. So when we add that up, we have the $12 that the chair cost plus the $9, or the dress, and we get $21. So with the 75% markup, you will pay $21 for the dress. All right. And discount. Discount is an amount saved on a purchase of an item. So you go to the discount section, or you get 10% off of a certain amount. That is how much you're going to save. So still the same thing. So we have a sweater is being sold for $37.99. You have a coupon for 30% off. How much money will you save? All right, so in this count, it's a discount. In this problem, it is a discount. So therefore, we're going to be saving money here. So again, we're looking for the price or how much of that discount is. We know that the sweater is $39.99. We know that our percent is 30, and it's out of 100. So we have 100x is equal to 30 times $37.99. All right, and we get 100. X is equal to $1,139.70. Divide both sides by 100, and we get that X is equal to $11.40 because we're going to go ahead and round up. All right. So here, instead of adding, we're going to subtract. So we have $39.99 minus $11.40, and we get $26.59. So that is how much you will pay for the sweater after using the 30% off coupon. All right, so here when we're trying to figure out the totals for sales tax, tips, and markups, we're going to add the amount. So we saw that from the previous examples. So we add the amount to the given price. For a discount, we're going to subtract. All right, so let's take a look at some of your questions from your Eureka book. All right, so here it says, Janet takes her friends out to eat at a restaurant. The bill before tax and tips is $30. What is the total in sale tax if the sale tax is 9%? That's part A. And then part B, Janet gives the server a 10% tip. How much money does Janet tip the server? All right, so the first part we want to figure out is the sales tax. All right, so we're looking for the sales tax. We know that her check before tax and tips is $30. We know that the sale tax is 9%, and that is out of 100. All right, so we have 100x is equal to 30 times 9. We get that 100x is equal to 270. Divide both sides by 100, and we get x is equal to $2.70. So we can say that the total, I'm going to go to this side, which is your $30 plus your $2.70, would give you $32.70. All right. It says Janet gives her server a 10% tip. How much money does Janet tip her server? So she does the 30%, or excuse me, the 10% based off her $30 meal. So we have, again, X over 30 is equal to 10 over 100. We get 100X is equal to 30 times 10. We get 100X is equal to 300. Divide both sides by 100, and we get that X is equal to 3. So she tips the server $3. All right. So going to add this little piece in there. So if we were to try to total up, or wanted to total up how much she was going to pay in total. So we know that with the sales tax, she pays $32.70 plus her $3 tip. So her total bill would be $35.70. So that's including the tip and the tax. All right. For the next one, it says Fran buys breakfast for herself and a friend. The bill before tax and tipped is $18. Fran gives the server $22. Is that enough to pay for the meal? A tip at a rate of 15% and a sales tax rate of 10%. Explain and assume the tip is calculated on the bill before tax. All right. So that was definitely a lot. So let's break this piece down. So the first thing they ask is, does she have enough to pay for the tip at a rate of 15%? All right. So that's the first thing we're going to look at is the tip. All right. We're going to calculate that tip. All right. So we have X over 18 is equal to 15 over 100. 100 is equal to, 100X is equal to 15 times 18. 100X is equal to 270. Divide both sides by 100, and we get X is equal to $2.70. All right, so this represents the tip. If she wants to leave a 15% tip, that's how much. Now let's look at the sales tax. All right, so we have, again, X over 18 is equal to 15 over 100. Oops, excuse me, 10 over 100 because the sales tax is 10. So we have 100X is equal to 180. Divide both sides by 100, and we get X is equal to $1.80. So this is going to be the sales tax. All right, so if we take the $18, that was how much her breakfast cost. We add the tip of $2.70, and we add the sales tax of $1.80. That gives us a total of $22.50. All right, so the question is, does she have enough? Is her $22 that she left enough to cover her sales tax of 10% and her tip of 15%? Pause the video and explain. All right, so the answer is no, because when we calculated, we get $22.50. So she's 50 cents short. All right, so instead of doing the table that is on the last side of this, I want you to go ahead and work on your exit ticket, which is on page 173. You're going to be answering A, B, and C. So it says the owner of a fantastic food truck creates a list of wholesale price. Remember, wholesale is the original price. To make each new item, she will sell each item after 125% markup. Then you're going to fill in the table, answers part B and C. From there, you're going to go and work on the problem set. So with the problem set, you're going to work on number 1, parts A, B, and C. And if you have enough time, you can work on 2 and 3 as well. Now it is time for you to summarize what you've learned from the lesson.